Hey girl.
Tarot or Saju?
Are they different?
Yes, they are. And today we are going to talk about the Tarot and Saju culture in Korea.
Yeah.
Also, this is something that in worldwide is famous these
Yes,
days.
very
Many
big.
people do tarot.
Yes,
But
and even
also-
on SNS they're doing the tarot, which is
Yes.
kind of special because it's, I don't know, it's cool.
Yeah, it is.
Going through your phone and doing Reiki or doing tarot or any of these mystical things, which, oh God,
Even
crystals.
Even
these-
ChatGPT is doing this days.
Right.
Yeah, so tarot is so famous, but maybe many people don't know about Saju because that is something special from Asia and mostly in Korea.
What is it? Because I one time went to Taro and did to Saju in Daegu. I went and she did my palm reading and she did Taro.
Yeah, so actually Saju literally means 4 ways. Sa, 4. 4 ways. So you need to give 4 things to know your future. What you need to give is year, month, day, and time when you was born.
Like on astrology.com, you can put this in and then it tells you your chart and everything. But that's different.
It's different, but it's kind of.
Oh, so this is like the Asian version of the zodiac charting.
Yes, and most of the Korean people do it even when the baby was born. And save it and check for the future.
Ooh.
Hello?
Hi, everybody. We are Heart&Seoul Podcast. My name is Emily. I'm from Canada.
I'm Alba. I'm from Spain. And we are 2 foreigners living in Korea.
Yes. We like to get together every single week and talk about different issues that expats or people living in specifically Korea come against. So we can help you to learn more about what it's like to live as an expat, a long-term expat, and also dating, relationships. We cover every single possible
All the topics.
topic.
Exactly.
Yeah. If you have a specific topic that you would like to know about, please drop us a comment and we will do our best to deliver you a video as soon as possible. We have videos coming out every single Sunday, so be sure to tune in every Sunday for a new video from Heart&Seoul Podcast.
Let's go.
Oh, I like that transition. So, okay, yes. Today our topic is about Taro and Saju. Saju being the Asian or Korean version of kind of fortune telling.
It's just about what I told before.
Yeah.
The 4 things you need to do, and sometimes they read your palm, your
Okay,
hand,
so that's what I
or
did.
even your face.
Yes.
They read also your face.
Okay.
And the tarot involves cards. Tarot has cards. And also you can do tarot with the help of oracle. So I brought this. First we are going to talk about the culture in Korea, about the tarot and the Saju. And after that, should I make tarot for you?
Oh my God, please do. I love this stuff so much. I did tarot in Daegu, and she did palm, and she looked at my face, and she was like, you need to be in entertainment, like an actor. And I was like,
Wow.
That's funny because that's exactly what I do.
That's so great.
I know. I was like, I love it. And then I asked her about love. I was like, what? Because I'm a divorcee. So I was like, what about love? What's in my forecast? This was in the summer. And she's like, yeah, there's nothing around you for the next 3 months. And I was like, hey. She's like, just the problem is none of these people are going to be romantic enough for you. You need someone really romantic. And I was like, oh my God.
Something funny that, for example, in Korea, if you go through Hongdae, Sincheon, Itaewon, Gangnam, there are many
Insadong.
many tarot and Saju places.
Everywhere.
Every 3 steps, like
Seriously.
coffee shop, there are maybe in one road you can find 10 coffee shops.
Yeah.
But also you can find 10 tarot Saju stores.
Yeah, and
It's
they're
amazing.
and they're these tiny little hole in the wall places.
Yes.
And then a lot of them speak English in Hongdae.
In Hongdae, yes.
But
Most of them.
everyone I went to did not speak English. So
That's good. Yeah.
But I mean, I don't know. The
You
last
is good one. No English.
Yeah.
That's irony, of course.
I know, but you know what? And sometimes they don't let you record it too. So this last one I went to, she was kind of younger, and she let me record the whole thing.
No.
Yes.
They used to ask for Manon, like 10,000 won for one question. Because I went once.
Oh God, that's expensive. When I just did it recently, it was not that expensive. It was like 10,000 won
Maybe
for
it's
4
expensive
questions.
because many people use it these days. Many people request for that, so they are taking advantage.
Yeah.
Also, that thing I don't trust all these places because a lot, and maybe many people scam you because
of course,
it's just to make money, you
well,
know.
of course, this kind of mystical stuff, there's always going to be those types of people that are just scam artists or like, you know what I mean?
Yeah. So I don't trust many people. So it's not. I will never go to a store and pay someone to read for me. I only trust people I know that they are really connected with the energy, the universe, and these kind of things. That kind of people that I really know they are trustful.
Maybe, but some people will probably be like, well, Alba, those people are just really good at scamming. What do you say to those people?
Again.
Some people will hear what you just said. You said, I'm with you. Trust me, I'm with you. But some people will say, none of this is real. All of this is just scammers. And some of them are just better at scamming because they can convince you that they're more in tune with the universe. So what do you say to them?
So you mean the people
that don't believe this stuff? There's people who don't believe in tarot. There's people who are like,
of course, there are people who don't believe in this. You don't need to believe.
Right.
Some people believe in religion, other people not. Some people believe in God, other people not. It's just your faith, your beliefs, your personal beliefs. It's okay. I think these kind of things are for just help you, your mental health, and to help you to follow, to continue, to keep going on. So
motivate.
Yeah, to motivate you more and to make you feel more mind relaxed when you are in hard situations.
Hold on one second. 여보세요? Scammers. Speaking of scammers.
So if, for example, believing in God makes you feel better, believe in God.
Yeah.
If believing in energies, universe, make you feel better, believe in that.
Yeah, I agree. I agree because since the past year that I started really... now it's your turn.
Now it's my turn. Yeah.
Your turn. You
the same
thing. We want your money. Ever since this year when I started focusing a lot on law of attraction practices, and I've been able to completely flip my life from being one way to being how it is now. Girl, like I believe so hard in like energy and positivity and
me too.
Manifesting and all this stuff because I literally have lived it this year. Like I went from being like battered housewife, like battered wife syndrome, super unhappy, cortisol, my whole body, like super stressed, little chubbier and like not as cute, you know what? And now I'm like acting and feeling great, and I'm like so living my dream right now.
Also, my life changed a lot this year. A lot.
Yeah, yours too.
Actually, since December, my life changed 180 degrees.
Me too, girl.
Completely changed. Me too. So, I still believe. I really believe in this kind of things because a few years ago, when I started to have some personal problems, I never believed in this kind of things, and I always refused to do it because I was kind of scared because I didn't know about these kind of things.
Yeah.
But these kind of things, the tarot and this stuff, the energy, was what saved me.
Thank you. That's how I feel.
From being in that situation.
Yes.
Because some things, strange things, were happening to me, and I thought I was crazy. I thought that I needed to go to a therapist or something, but I got answers from this that I was not crazy. So this thing happened helped me to survive, actually, to be mentally healthy, and I learned to do it, and I learned how to control my energy, my thoughts, and this is not like the tarot is not like it's going to say your future. No, it's helping you to choose your future, which is different. The tarot say how is your energy in the moment you are reading the tarot, and how is your life in that moment, and then through that you can choose if you go this way or this way.
Yeah.
So it's many people think, oh, this is going to read your future. Well, yeah, kind of your future now, but the tarot say to you, okay, you are in this situation now. If you keep going like this will be your future. But if you want to change this future, you need to change your behavior, your actions. So it's not 100% your future.
It's kind of like showing a mirror and then lets you choose.
And you choose. You
Choose
have this
your
option
own
and this option. What you want to do?
Yeah,
Continue like this or change this. So it's your behavior. So that's why it's really good. Because it helps you to make decisions.
Yeah. Well, and like, okay, so this, like, if I feel like this and like coupling it with like law of attraction practices is really nice, because with law of attraction, it's all about kind of controlling your energy, your own energy, so that you can get the results you want. Because basically, from what I've learned, is like this: there's like, you know, multiple timelines, right? So if you want to, like, let's say you're like, okay, I have this goal, I want to get this job. So then what you need to do is you need to match the energy of the version of you that is in the timeline where you have that job.
Yes.
Right? So then how do you do that?
You need to
focus on feeling good.
And you need to act
like that person.
Like that is already in your life.
Yes.
So for example, if you want to be a successful actress, you need to practice acting every day. You need to dress up like a famous actress.
Yes.
You need to move in places where actors are, producers are. Then you are surrounded by that energy.
Yes.
Then you will get your goal.
Exactly. And so that's kind of what we've been doing, and things keep getting better and better and better for us, because both of us are living as the version of ourselves that have already accomplished the things that we want to accomplish. And I'm telling you, it works. Like, like I don't put myself around poopy energy anymore. Like, if there's something that is like a shitty energy, I'm like, that's out. I don't give second chances anymore either.
Same. I was giving many chances to people with bad energies.
I don't anymore.
But not same here. Not anymore. I cut.
Even I have friends who, like, they were living in bad energy, and then since they started spending time with me, now their life is getting so much better too, because they are learning from what I learned. Like, so it's like I feel really happy and grateful that I can help people that I care about to also increase their vibration and change their life for the better, and so they can grow and become the best version of themselves. Because I really feel like this is not, it is a solo journey, but it's not. If you can go with other people and you can, like, because there's like group manifesting, right?
Yeah.
Like, you and I are doing it already.
Yes.
Our manifesting is happening.
Since long time ago we are doing that.
I know, but
also
it's like,
when talking, when you talk seriously about something, and not only with yourself, with other person, and both agree of that and freely feel that, the energy is stronger.
Exactly. So then we are collectively raising our vibration together, and then you and I keep making things happen together at the same time. So things, and I, like, because, you know, it'd be really easy for us to be like in competition because we're both actors.
Yeah.
But the thing is, we're totally different. We're different. We're different enough that it's not like direct competition, but at the same time, the actual fact is there is no competition with other people.
Yeah.
There isn't. It doesn't exist. It's not real. So then when I finally accepted that fact that competition is a construct, it's not real, then we started manifesting things together, and I started looking at it like this. If Alba wins, I'm also winning.
Yeah.
If I win,
I felt the same.
Alba's also winning.
If she win, I win.
Yeah.
We are back.
We're back.
We made a break.
We had
for lunch. Yes.
It was so good. It was not Korean food though.
No.
Cafe food.
We had European style.
European food. Pasta and sandwiches. Ooh.
Yes. Let's continue with the topic. Why Tarot and Saju are so famous in Korea? Of course, Saju must be famous because Saju was born in Korea we're in Asia, but mostly in Korea. And it's a really traditional practice which is respected from by everyone. But tarot,
it's really woven into the fabric of society, like in so many ways, right? Because like it's used for many different purposes, like big decisions, like especially about like career, childbirthing,
love,
marriage, which love and marriage are not always together.
Even famous people go to
even famous people go
to check their Saju before marriage or before signing a contract.
Right. So business purposes.
For business. So yes, actually Saju is really respected by people. But why tarot? Because tarot was born in Europe.
Right.
Yeah, it's and it's not like traditional it's not like traditional science thing, because Saju is more scientific.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they use science like astrology and Chinese animal zodiac sign and these kind of things. But tarot is more mystical and magic and energies.
But I have a question for you, because since you're from Spain, I have a feeling that like tarot is probably done a lot in Spain, right?
These days, yes.
Okay, these days. Because I mean, it's done everywhere. It's being done a lot these days.
I mean, Spain is in Europe. Yeah. This is from Europe.
Yeah. Yeah. I wish we knew. Do you know who started tarot to begin with? Was it like a gypsy thing?
Or maybe well, they didn't start, but they used to do more before other people started. As I remember about the story of tarot, who started to do tarot was Royal Society.
Royal Society?
Yeah, like king, queens, these kind of people.
That makes sense.
They start with the tarot.
I bet okay, so then with Saju, was it like in Joseon dynasty?
Maybe.
Then Joseon dynasty is the final dynasty in Korea. So like, you know, all those amazing, beautiful dynasty dramas, most of them are set in the Joseon era. With the beautiful clothing and amazing rich culture.
Yeah.
The last royal dynasty, so in Korea, so that's why it's like very romanticized, that dynasty. So I feel like, I wonder if Saju started in Korea then, or if it was even before.
I don't know. If someone knows, please leave a comment saying that, because I really don't know. But yeah, actually,
but modern day Koreans do it a lot.
Yes, they keep believing in that. And now these days, most people are doing tarot because they are influenced by famous people, because famous people are doing tarot this day a lot, and also because of dramas. In the dramas came out many times the tarot thing. So many millennials and Gen Z are believing in tarot and are doing tarot and are learning more about tarot. And people believe more now in energies, universe, manifestation. So, yeah.
But this is
the reason.
Doesn't it make so much sense though that people are starting to believe in that kind of stuff? Because if like everything is made of energy, everything is. The table's made of energy. The coffee you're drinking, that's energy. Everything is energy. Everything.
Human beings are made by energy.
Yes.
And energy never die. Just
moves
and change and transform. So if science say that means we will never die. Only the body die. Our energy never die. Move to other place.
Yeah, but that's why like I always really like that, because there's this whole concept of like you come down to this body, this corporeal being, to like ascend and to learn and to grow and to be like to find like essentially like learning lessons and stuff. And so like there's this whole concept that before you come into this body that you choose this path, but then you forget it before you come down, and then so you spend your whole life remembering your inner being, Like the purpose is to come back together with your inner being and learn all these lessons along the way. Isn't that so beautiful?
It is.
It really is. I feel like at my ripe age, I feel like I'm getting closer and closer to my inner being.
Me too.
And finding my purpose.
Me too, I feel that.
Right?
Yes.
That's why
and these days more, you know.
Girl.
These days, my life is amazing.
It's
getting crazy.
Getting so good.
Yeah.
She's rubbing elbows with, like, very big people in this country. Very cool.
Yes. In this country and worldwide.
Yeah, girl.
Not only this country.
That's true.
I'm going to do a tarot to Emily today, and all of you will see that. But before doing the tarot, I want to say some curious things about tarot and Saju in Korea. For example, there are some coffee shops and bars in Korea where you can drink coffee or drink a cocktail while they are reading tarot or Saju to you. Yeah, that's amazing. And the places are so good, so nice, so mystical and magic. Yeah, so this is something curious and these days here in Korea. And another curious thing is there are some dating application in Korea where you put your Saju and your Chinese animal zodiac.
That's
sign.
Okay, putting the Chinese zodiac sign, that does not seem weird to me at all because there is still a lot
but
of
it's
like
kind of mandatory. You need to put in your profile your Saju.
I mean, I like that. I feel like that's kind of cool. Because here's the thing, right? Like, I think there's sometimes if you date with someone who has very different spiritual beliefs than you,
Could be her.
that can be really hard, especially because, like, you know, we are very, like, whimsical people, right? We're artists.
Yes.
We're creatives.
Yes.
So we use the right side of our brain a lot.
Yes.
And we want things to, like, you know, I'm not here to have a hard, horrible life. I already lived that part of my life. I'm done with that. I'm here now for the whimsy. I'm here for the joy and for the gipum joy. I just want, you know, because my ex used to say, like, what? Do you think you should have, like, a pretty life? And I was like, yes.
Yes.
Why not? Why not?
Of course.
Right.
And you have only one life. At least one life you remember. Your energy, your soul, we have more.
This body has the one
This
life.
body has only one, so you need to be happy, of course.
Right. So that's why... well, exactly. Exactly. So that's why I was like, oh, you gotta go. Like, that's not the only reason. There were many reasons. But my point is this. I'm here for a good life, a beautiful life. I want to learn. I want to grow. I want to, like, grow up and keep being better and better and better version of myself. And I want to keep jumping to better and better timelines where I have more and where my children get more and where, like, you know, there's an abundance of love and wealth and health and everything. Like, I want to keep just going up, 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 up. So whoever I spend time with, I want them to have the same beliefs as me because if they don't, then they're going to hold me back. And girl, been there, done that. I'm so done with that energy. I'm so done with spending time with people that don't share that core spiritual belief that we are meant for more and more and more and more. You right?
Same.
Because we've been in situations, like we've been in romantic situations, we've been in work situations where the people that we're spending time with do not share our same core beliefs about this.
And it was really hard.
It was really hard. But it also, like, it was like a chain holding us back from flying.
Yeah.
And I'm not doing that anymore. Like, no, there's no way, and neither should you. Really, I think so much, especially when you're living as an expat in a different country, the people you surround yourself with, you got to make sure you find the good ones.
Well, your energies and your thoughts and your and your beliefs.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like, I want to be around artists and creatives, and of course
doesn't mean I cannot have friends with different dreams.
You need that. You need that.
I need that kind of people around me
100%.
too. But I need to share my life with people who have the same beliefs as me, the same lifestyle, because it's more comfortable and it's easier to connect, easier to grow up to.
Yeah, and people who have the motivation to keep growing, and even more important, people who respect you and believe in you and your dreams. Because I have had so many relationships where, like, people underestimated me.
While you are doing this.
Yeah, why do you...
Why you're losing your time?
Yeah, why do you want to do that? Like, you can't do that. And then I'm like, watch me. And I'm doing it.
Yeah.
And, like, I had an audition yesterday. And that production team was, like, so nice and so, like, complimentary. They said so many... They were like, your acting's amazing. Like, they said so many nice things. And they were like, you need to be doing, like, full dramas and this and that. Like, they were so amazing to me. So I just felt like... I feel seen right now. I feel like, and because remember I told you this, I wanted any room I'm in, if there are other people there, I want those people to feel like they're so happy to be in that room with me, and me with them. And if they're not, then I don't need to be in that room.
Yeah. Why?
Simple.
Just go to a room where you are welcome.
Yes. Where people are like, oh yeah, like I got to spend time with Alba today. That energy, right? Like, I'm so glad I was with Alba today. I had so much fun with Alba. Like, Alba's great. Da, da, da. Like, this kind of energy.
For example, how tired you saw me this morning and how good I'm now. Because I'm with a person who give me good vibes, good energy. So you make me feel up. That's and what awake again. So it's that feeling.
Yeah, and that's but that is what I want. Like, I just want to, when I'm with people, I want to feel like when we part, I want to be like, motivated and feeling good about myself and them feeling good about their self too. Like, it's, I don't know, energy sharing is really important. That's why it's really important who you share your energy with. You have to be careful because your energy is sacred.
Yes. That's why every time I meet her, I meet Emily, I meet you, I feel like I learned something new. I grew up more emotionally and professionally in both sides. And I feel with more energy because if you feel with less energy after meeting someone, it's not good.
Exactly.
But I feel with more. I arrived to our meeting sleepy and now I'm completely awake.
Exactly.
That's mean it's good a person to be with.
Yes.
And also I feel when we separate, I feel that I want to keep in touch with you, and I want to plan when we are going to meet again.
Yes,
that feeling. When you have that feeling with someone, it's amazing.
Yeah, I agree.
You will grow up.
I agree, and that's the whole thing, right? Like, the closer you get to your inner being, like your inner being, like your source energy, the closer you get to that energy, the more motivated, happy, joyful, blissful you feel. So if you're feeling bad emotions, it's because your emotions are telling you that something is not right? Something has to go. There's an energy that needs to leave. I think like that.
It's the saying, for example, if you are invited to go to meet some people and your intuition, something inside you say to you, I don't want to go and I don't know why. Trust your intuition.
That's true. And women have particularly good intuition.
Yes, more than men. Right.
Yeah.
That's why we know more when they cheat on us. We are better than them.
Hate.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have better sense of intuition,
yes.
I think. But that's because the male function in society is different than the women's function.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, we are mothers.
Exactly. So we need
can
that.
Get birth.
That's right. But that's why men and women both have such an important purpose in society, right? Obviously, women, we're the portal from source energy to earth. We are the door from the main source of energy into earth. So I think being that portal, it's a sacred thing. That is something that has to be respected. And this is why it's so important when you choose your sexual partners, that you're choosing someone who's going to feed that energy and respect the portal, not someone who's going to just use it as a dumpster for their bad energy.
Yes, that's why if you keep sleeping around with random guys, you will get the energy from them, and it will be more hard for you to find your perfect person for you. Or
not only that, it takes you away from your purpose.
Yes.
That
doesn't mean you cannot do that.
You have to do a lot of energy clearing practices.
Exactly.
Yeah. Not to mention STDs.
Yeah.
조심해.
That is something we mentioned in another video.
Yeah.
So go and check it if you didn't watch it.
Yeah. But that was episode 2.
Okay. So first, let me open the session. So, what do you want to ask?
Career, baby.
Specific with the question.
Is my acting career gonna take off this year?
Mix the cards while you are thinking in the question. And you just give me what you want. Yes, girl. That is a yes. I ask it a simple like yes or no or question. And I ask if this year you will grow up in a big way in your acting career, and this is a yes. And this is extra information or advice that the tarot give to you. And for me, what I can feel after see this is like, okay, you are going to do this big step in your career, but don't forget to check in your past what you did and do kind of how is in English? I'm not English person, okay?
Cute. She's so cute.
It's like you need to think about what you did and how you arrived at this point where you are now, and check everything and say, okay, what I did well, what I did wrong, what I learned from this, what I need to improve, what did you learn, and how you can use all your experience from the past to grow up more and to do better for your future.
I feel like that's what I've been doing this whole time. So it's just, for me, this is saying keep doing what I'm doing.
Yeah.
Like, but I think also too, maybe it means like, this is coming. That's sure.
Yeah, it's coming.
So don't get the anxiety about it. Remember where you're from. Remember how far you came and how you got here. That's what I'm thinking from this. That's what it makes me feel is just remember how far you've come. This is happening, so don't get anxiety and stress about it. It's sure. That's how I feel.
Yes, and you are going to do well. You are going to fight a lot. You are going to be amazing. You are going to be such a professional, and you are going to be you are going to have many power, and also you will be blessed because people will want to help you.
Wow. I mean, that feels like it's already true right now. A lot of it. Like, I feel a lot like I'm getting a lot of, like, 응원 and help from people. Oh my God, fun. Let's do yours.
Mine? Are you sure you are done? Because I'm going to close the session for you.
Oh. I said thank you to the cards, thank you to the universe, and thank you to Alba for being the conduit.
And I say that now you are going to be the conduit to reply my question. Okay, even I know already this, I'm going to ask just to check how these cards answer through you, because I'm curious how they work with you. These cards work with you, okay? Since I love my tarot so much and they are so good in the answers and they are so clear, I want to know how you are connected with my tarot, okay? You know, I have the destiny with someone.
Yes.
So I want to know if finally this year I'm going to start a relationship with this person.
You have to shuffle them.
Okay. What do you think about the question? you mix, okay? And when you feel, you take out 3.
You're okay.
3, and with the left hand, you take center. These are the 3 cards. For me, it's a yes, but hard. Like it will be hard, and mostly because this person will be thinking a lot if it's good or not.
But we know why.
We know why. We know the reason. So it's something understandable. Understandable. It's something understandable for sure because of who is him and his situation and position. Like he's a king in professionally talking. He is.
역시. 내가 잘했지? Okay, but.
Yes.
But.
But.
What does this mean? Success?
Look, this. Okay, I'm going to explain about tarot. This person is looking to the right side. That means he's looking to the future. The cups means love, emotions, feelings. And when a horse is with this, I don't know knight is going to the future and carrying
it's like
a cup.
Steady. Oh.
Carrying a cup. That means this person will come to my future to give me love. So it's coming. It's coming. I knew that.
You knew. But girl, this is actually true because it's already started.
Yes.
Because it's so close now.
Yes.
Oh my god.
It's in the present. This person know about me, but he's holding everything. He's not moving. He's just observing, looking. But he will come. He will come. But he will come to me with love.
Oh my god. It's exciting. Okay, so we both got good news today.
So I hope you guys enjoy this new podcast with new style because we did tarot suddenly, but it was so much fun and I think it's something interesting to know about Korea because when you go on social media you don't used to see people talking about tarot and Saju in Korea. Like content creator, influencer, they always talk about the same stuff like food, love, cafes, and K-pop, dramas. But I never saw people talking about tarot and Saju in Korea, like foreigners in Korea. So I think it's something interesting.
I mean, to be fair, like literally, I don't really go to those streets unless I'm there for work usually. But like recently when I went to Hongdae and I stopped and did tarot, like I love tarot. I want to do it all the time because I feel like it always just gives you like so much motivation and everything. And especially like when you do in Korea, it's kind of even more special and feels more mystical because it's in another language.
Yes.
Right? So it's like cool. But then for you, because you're Spanish, so I feel the same way. Doing it with you is like the same as if I do it with Korean. I feel the same like trust because it's like more exotic.
Maybe.
Because you're exotic.
Wow.
Girl. Oh my god. Okay, I'm so happy about our news today. Wouldn't it be fun if we could do tarot for some people watching?
Yeah, why not?
We could do that.
Yeah, we can.
Maybe when our channel gets big, we can...
So let's move our videos.
Share, and then we can do tarot for you guys.
Yes.
Like live sessions.
Yeah, why not?
That would be really cool. We should do that. That would be fun.
Yes.
Okay. Well, everybody, thank you so much for watching Heart and Soul Podcast, and we will be coming to you again next Sunday with a whole new video on a whole new subject dealing with living as an expat or something about Korea or womanhood or dating or whatever the heck we want to talk about because that's all we do.
Yeah.
Anyway. Yeah.
Thank you so much.
And thank you to Alba for doing the beautiful reading.
And thank you to you for having me.
All right. Okay, well, everybody, see you next time.
Bye.
Bye.